is what the actual line is. I think it's John Goodman says it.
Ah.
He's responsible with most of the best lines in that movie, which I think is just a touch overrated. It's not their best. I think like their True Grit is very good. Fargo's very good. No Country for Old Men is a perfect movie, essentially. The little cowpuncher thing. Such a cute name.
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen that movie yet.
No Country?
It's on my
You haven't,
list
you haven't
of
seen that?
things- It's on my list of things to see, but I
It's
have
a
not
it's
seen it.
it's a good one. Yeah, one of my favorite lines that they've ever written is in there, and this is not a spoiler. It's just an old lady, and she's like, "I got the cancer." It's like it's one of the funniest deliveries. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
The
well,
times
welcome
they are
to
a changing.
VOM, y'all. The virtual open mic. We do this every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett. You'll notice in the room with me, we have also Jules Bland, who's
That's me. That's my name.
I gotta fess up, Jules. I screwed up again.
Oh no,
Nobody heard your intro.
that's a shame. The transition from the looping back down.
We
to
can go
the
back and do it
single
though.
track.
Do you want
I do not want to do that. No,
Ah.
no, because I just mess it up. It's okay. That was for us.
Yeah.
I mean, Zoom was recording, but like that's a hassle to clip that onto the front end of a thing, and like what we're gonna put it on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. No, it's okay.
Yeah, there's that. Oh, goodness. This is what happens when you're remoting in from, the Midwest.
Yeah, and this is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Yeah, with new gear that you haven't really tested before. So,
What are you gonna do?
oh no.
What? All right.
What are you going to do indeed? Oh my goodness. Well,
All right. Well, are you at least gonna start us off? I guess
I
now
think I
you're
am.
starting us off.
yeah, I am. So,
Take that, nerds.
So, I'm going to have to turn on my original sound after you guys mute out.
All right, I'm shut.
All right. And if you'll make me big, there you go. All right. And let me bring up that there banner. And then I will turn on the original sound. Look at me. Oh, hold on. Ah, here we go. Cold light shines back at me. Twisted, leaf falling leaves. Take back all that I see. You're just makes me wisdom becomes my foe. Madness, the end of all. Crafted this beautiful hope. See how my shadow grows. Weep before the sun. Brightest, ever the one. Behold, I am legal and fair. Loving and despair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here. There you go. You can unmute now. I've got to retune, so.
Yeah, boy. I'm thinking about putting my pocket watch like on a longer chain and just wearing it around my neck. Mini Flav, Lil Flav.
Lil Flav. There you go. When did Lil become a thing? I don't understand.
Like late 90s, I want to say.
No, but like it. So okay, one or two people were doing it, and then all of a sudden, like now
It died out for a while, and now there's like Lil Pump, there's Lil Uzi Vert, there's Lil Nas X. It was just Lil Bow Wow,
Yeah.
and then it was Lil Romeo, Nepo Baby Lil Romeo, and then nothing for a bit, then Lil Wayne, right in the wake of that, and then that was kind of it, and then there was a huge explosion when like mumble rap and all that trap stuff started happening, and then all the SoundCloud rappers are named Lil such and such. Lil such and such, that's a good one.
That's my favorite rapper.
I don't really know what he's talking. It's just about like knickknacks and
Yeah, my favorite
plus
is
knots.
rock, but you know that's because I'm weird.
Your favorite's what?
It's an affectionate nickname from an older brother or sister. That stuck, you know. Lil Johnny, you know, like that.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Like I just in the zeitgeist of the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know that it's exactly that. It got mixed up with, you know. I mean, I never knew anybody that called themselves Little when I was little, except for little Donnie, and everybody called him Little Donnie.
Yeah, there's not like
Daddy,
Lil. I guess
because his daddy was Big Donnie, you know.
Lil Abner.
Yeah, Lil Abner. Yeah, there you go. Lil
That's
Abner.
that's yeah, all I can think of.
That's the only one.
EJD is like he is not having the mumble rap thing. He's like,
No, it's not good.
mumble rap is so weak.
It's really bad. It's lazy. Like, it's one thing if you're like doing beat fetishization where it's just like,
Yeah.
man, this beat is so tight, doesn't matter what I say over it. And some of it's good. Like Future has like the track that he did with Kendrick that started the whole Drake beef thing. That's some mumble rap shit, but the beat is really good, and Kendrick's on there, and Kendrick is not a mumble rapper. Kendrick, he enunciates. You can understand what he says, and it's not just about
That's the way it should be. If you do
bitches
poetry,
and cars and money.
I want to know what you got to say, dude.
Right,
Thank
it's
you
a
very much.
cerebral art form, or
That's
used to
right.
be, and like hip hop still is, but like rap, that's the difference between rap and hip hop. You watch my master class.
Well, I don't know, man. Like Tupac, man, I could understand what
Right.
he was talking
That's
about.
hip-hop, and he's a
maybe I
poet.
had to listen to it 3 or 4 times, but I got what he was
it's
saying.
dense.
You know, and,
It's good stuff.
right.
Yeah, and there's still good stuff out there. It's just that's not what's popular.
Yeah, well,
What's popular is like club bangers and
it's yeah. If you're
yeah.
stoned, you don't care what.
exactly,
anybody
and
says.
it's like people on Molly and you know, and whatever else like designer drug is all the rage now.
I think a lot of people look out there at the world and they say, let's just get anesthetized and forget it, And
That's exactly what it is. That's club culture. That's it. You know, you work your shit job that you hate, you know, and then you go to a club. These are like 24-year-olds, and then you go to the club and get shit-faced and, you know, do a bunch of like amphetamines essentially. And that's your weekend. That's what you do.
I think critical thinking is it taxes some
It's a
brains,
lost
and it's
art
lost
form.
cart. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lost cause.
Yep. Yeah. But again, there are like the youth is doing critical thinking. It's just they're also doing the other stuff, and there is some overlap, but not a lot. And the critical thinking stuff doesn't really. BreadTube doesn't make you money, you know, unless you're ContraPoints, and we can talk about her later.
Oh, more. I made another mistake.
Have I vamped enough? Everybody see that Alien show? It's really good.
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I mute out now?
No. Oh,
Music here,
yes,
folks. You get philosophy too.
So,
Such
One-stop
as-
shop for some stuff you never asked for.
all right. Let's see here. You met down hearing you ring. Charm and strange, no longer insane. Such cold vision that I can't bear to watch. Radiation is deadly and I'm fused to the spot. It's all raining down. I should sit to the ground. We move like waves, but we strike with the force of light. And as we speed through space, time comes grinding to a halt. Neither here nor there. We span the space between it all. No hard and cold, riding on the strike. Only counting decay, breathing half life. So we'll bleed out this heat, we'll shine in the dark. Permeate the aether and try not to spark. If it all rains down, ashes sift to the ground. We move like waves, but we strike with the force of light. As we speed through space, time comes grinding to a halt. Neither here nor there. We span the space between it all. Between it all. Watching me melt down, hearing me break. Charm and strange, no longer insane. Such cold vision that you can't bear to watch. The radiation is deadly and I'm used to the spot.
I like that. I really like that beat.
Thanks,
I always feel like I was going to go to Jamaica with that, but I don't know. There's something.
I got
about
more
it
of an
that-
arcane vibe, so it's interesting
Yeah,
what everybody
yeah, I
takes
can't.
away
I mean,
from it.
It's funny. I just got it. Just I could hear steel drums, and they weren't there. Why was that? I mean, whatever. When he was doing.
Yeah,
when we
why
were
weren't there
doing
steel drums there, Ron?
that- Where are the steel drums?
Where are they? What have you done?
God, they go. I want to go to Jamaica. I think I'm going to go this fall.
Have you ever been?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
the place. I used to have a friend there, that was director of the Jamaican Tourist Board. We met him back during the
Wow.
our our first trip there. It was my wife and I's anniversary.
Where do you
Yeah,
where do you
what-
stay when you go?
honeymoon? Well, the place is gone where we last stayed was the Monttalent Inn, which is really the Man Talent Inn, but they pronounce it the Monttalent Inn.
No, I mean what city?
Oh, Ocarius.
Interesting. I'm a Negril boy.
Pardon?
Negril is a great town.
I haven't tried that because I mean it's like it's an atmosphere, you know, and Ocarius was where we spent our honeymoon,
Yeah.
and we met Richard, and Richard became a close friend with us and did us a lot of favors, and
Yeah, no,
you
that's
know,
great.
and showed us a really good time when we were poor kids, and you know, and I he really dark skinned, and I took him for a ride over to Kingston, and back then I used to be something of a rally driver. And we got a little Ford Escort, and I took him about 90 miles an hour down through the grotto. It's like I'm watching him; he's turning pale. It's like, hey, Richard, wake up, man. Anyway, but he was cool. He was very cool, dude. And I missed him. He died of a heart attack about 20 years ago now.
Oh man.
But a great guy. Anyway, gotta go again. But I can still move. This song is to somebody else who passed away very, very much too young, my music partner, Jimmy Hall. This song was suggested by him as we sat on a pier after an all-night jam at the she told me came back to me that night. Love is a prison where my poor heart must dwell. The rivers and blue eyes have locked me in this cell. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow, and someday when I find it, I'll dance her cherry rose. Something like that. Anyway.
Hey, Steve.
What?
My apologies, but we had a sound issue come up, and I just noticed it. So I guess a lot of your set wasn't heard, and I apologize.
Wow.
But I think I fixed it now. Do you mind playing again?
Oh, really?
I'm really sorry, man.
Well, from where? Did you get the first one? Or at least
Here, let me see if I can find out. Chat, did you get did you just get the last part of Steve's set, or did you get the first song? Sorry, waiting to hear back. Let's see what's going on here.
I mean, I can if you need to. I mean, I can. Maybe I'll get it right the next time.
Do you want to take a rest and then like maybe we throw either
I'm all right. I'll while I'm still warmed up, I might as well if I go into
all right,
I guess.
all right.
Because I
My apologies.
just gotta get tired as the evening goes. So.
My
Right, so
apologies to the
all right,
audience.
so you want me to play the whole set?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right.
This is sorry. Tonight has been
Okay.
plagued with issues.
All right. No problem. Okay, this is dedicated to my former music partner, these were the two of his favorite songs that we did together. This is for you, Jimmy Hall. Kisses for breakfast, loving at night, and you in my arms, you set the world right. Remember those days of sweetness and light, when we were just children and our future looked bright. Now it acting like strangers, our steps out of time, a sad love song, not a rhythm or rhyme. Maybe you've had reasons, and maybe I've had mine. My payments come due for loving on borrowed time. There's a face in the mirror looking back at me. What have I accomplished? Not much I can see. I wish it were different the way I had planned. And life has its burden and makes its demand. Now it acting like strangers, our steps out of time, to a sad love song, not a rhythm or rhyme. Well, maybe I've had reasons, and maybe I've had mine. My payments come due for loving on borrowed time. Well, please don't be thinking I don't give a damn, but you are who I was and not who I am. What was it you said the other night? joy and the laughter, happy ever after. Now it acting like strangers, our steps out of time, the sad love song, not a rhythm or rhyme. Maybe you've had reasons and maybe I've had mine, but pain it's come to our loving on Okay. And this other one was based on a story about a girl. I've told the story here before, so out of the newspaper after we had just, or while we were at a bluegrass festival up at Arcadia Fire Hall. Oh, I'm getting ready. I watched her as she danced at a wedding here in town. The blue-eyed Jenny Rose in her bright flowered gown, gold hair tied in ribbons, her dress was trimmed in lace. A light bright as heaven, smile upon her face. I asked her for the dance when all promised me was played, and danced with Jenny Rose through the last summer's day. Blue eyes held me spellbound as we danced around the floor, and when the night was over, I saw her to the door. Love is a prison where my poor heart must dwell. Blue ribbons and blue eyes have locked me in their soul. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow. Someday when I find it, I'll dance with Jenny Rose. I took her by the hand as we walked into the night, and looked at Jenny Rose in the moonlight so bright. She knew then that I loved her, more plainly she could see. But when I went to kiss her, she turned away from me. She touched me on the cheek, and she said that she must leave. Your heart's a Jenny Rose, I've no wish to deceive. But love is a prison the heart cannot escape. So much I wish to tell her, the words I could not shake. Love is a prison where my poor heart must dwell. Blue ribbons and blue eyes have locked me in their soul. Sorry, I lost my voice. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow, and someday when I find it, I'll dance with Jenny Rose. My tears I could not hide when I saw it on the news. He killed sweet Jenny Rose, for her love is there to lose. 3 shots fired in anger, her jealous lover's spite. And the last word she told me came back to me that night. is a prison where my poor heart must dwell. The rivers and blue heights have locked me in their cell. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow, and someday when I find it, I'll dance with an eagle. I feel like I ought to get extra in my paycheck for that one.
Yeah, you get overtime for that. Time and a half.
Get time and a half. Oh, all right.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Well,
Again, my apologies, Steve, and my apologies to the audience. There have just been more technical difficulties than I can keep track of.
I mean, Rowan, you know we all.
get to the lightning round that I've already lightninged.
Are you trying to get out of the lightning round, Steve? The negotiation does not work like
Look,
that.
refractory periods are a real thing. What are we talking about? What are we talking
I can
about?
squeeze it in
How about
before
that?
9 o'clock. I can make it probably.
I think that's looking very likely. Like, even if we have a latecomer, I assume we'll get to you before 9.
You didn't know that my song is 29 minutes.
Hey, look, those of you who have played shows with me or seen me play,
It could. Your song
that's
could
a possibility.
be 29 minutes.
I
Yeah.
have several songs that I could just turn into 20-minute songs.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
I've seen it happen.
yeah.
You can do that easily with instrumentals because you can just keep going around, you know.
I mean, like, you know, whether it's a medley or like just I'm doing some weird loopy stuff, and then, you know, I've as someone who plays 4-hour gigs every now and again, and doesn't really like to take breaks. Yeah, I've learned to be able to fill the time. Speaking of,
Don't like taking breaks?
huh? No, I
You
don't.
don't like taking breaks?
No.
I don't either. I like just playing through, and sometimes I intend, like I had a 3-hour gig the other day, and I was like, I'll probably like take a short break, and then I was like, why? I'm here. I sort of like didn't want to. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. It like interrupts the continuity somehow.
Yep.
I've noticed a lot of people at the cat side do that. I don't know whether it's because they feel like compelled to or what. I mean,
I don't know. Like I feel like especially if there's like momentum going, like this gig I have on Saturdays in Ellicott City. Hey, come to Georgia Grace Cafe. I don't promote this at all, but I should. But there's like a built-in audience, which is cool because there's people walking around.
Is there daylight going and coming?
What do you mean?
I can make anything that's got daylight going and coming.
Yeah, no, it's 4 to 7.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they usually close
Where?
at 4 because they're a cafe on Main Street in Ellicott City. It's called Georgia Grace Cafe. It's an outdoor thing, which is insane.
What day was it?
Saturdays.
Saturday.
It's like every Saturday through the summer.
I just might make that.
Oh shit! In-person Patton.
Yes, in person. I
Uh-oh.
can actually be there, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'll like Rebecca's done it with me. Once she threatened to, another time she was like, "Yeah, well, I have a show in Baltimore, and so I can just pop by before that, and that'll be fine." And I'm like, "You're off the hook. You're good." And she's like, "No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show up." And then she texted
I'll
me
even bring my
the morning
Hey.
of. Well, look, I mean,
You gave me the sane approach. I was just listening to your sanity.
okay.
It was good.
All right,
I will come again
Yeah.
at some point, just
Yeah.
when you least expect it.
And let's clip that.
I mean, yeah, that didn't come off as I wanted it to. Didn't come off right. Anyways, that's what
boy.
she said.
Okay. Well, speaking of,
is it
all
my
of
turn
that,
now?
Yep.
Great. Okay. Well, I have not quite decided. I have a song I just finished writing at like 7. And I think I'll just play that first. So if it's a terrible fuck up, I can redeem myself with I was like,
yeah,
should I
something
play
you
a
could
song to
sleepwalk
like
through.
build confidence and then play the new song? But I think I'm going to do the opposite.
Front
of
load
that.
it with the stuff that you're not confident about, and then on the back end, just be like, all right, and here's
Yeah.
something that you've heard me do 1,000 times that I won't
Exactly.
mess up.
there's a good a chance rather, I could forget this new thing because, just having written it. So anyways, this is a new
All right.
song. Here it is. I think I'm going to call it, I don't know what I'm going to call it, actually. I have like a penchant to name songs with one word. So if I did that, it would be called Free. But I don't feel like that's really like good because it doesn't express what the song is about in a way. Anyways, you can make your own distinctions. You can tell me the title maybe afterwards. I'm open, people. Okay. I drew a line in wet cement, crossed over the threshold you didn't notice, till the sidewalk had set. We took a deep breath and surrendered, put on our funeral whites. 10 minutes is all that we get for this death. Is this what it's like to be buried alive? Nothing left but empty, regrets too big to carry. But from 6 feet underground I finally see that freedom never comes for free. Is it brave to see when things are finished? Or should I have pushed for more life support to a heart that was long past gone? It took all the strength I could gather to take this ring off my hand. It will take everything I have left to relearn how to stand. Is this what it's like to be buried alive? Nothing left but empty, regrets too big to carry. But from 6 feet underground I finally see that freedom never comes for free. Is this what it's like to be buried alive? Nothing left but empty, regrets too big to carry. But from 6 feet underground I finally see that freedom never comes for free. Thank you.
You say you just
Uh,
wrote that?
Dibs.
Dibs, okay. I did just write it. I just finished it. I had a couple hours today of a break, and I was like, I'm going to use this break to get stuff done that I really need to do. And then I had that little idea, and I was like, shit, now I'm going to spend these 2 hours writing this idea. So I did, and then I worked again, and while I was working, I was secretly writing notes in my notes to like fix parts that I didn't like. And so I did that while I was working on Zoom. And then at 7, I got off my computer and came over here and finished sort of like rehearsing it so I'd be ready to sing it for you.
That was amazing. I like the feel of it. I think.
Thank you.
I tend to take the name for my song from something in the last line.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's usually where I put the song together. What I'm talking about is in that last line. So, that as a suggestion, I think that if I heard that last line correctly, that would be the last.
I think you haven't played it enough.
Yeah.
I think you haven't played it enough to know what to name it. That's my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, that might be a point. Yeah, because
I feel like, my instinct was like, oh, sure, it's freedom never comes for free because that's the last line of the
Yeah,
chorus.
that-
But,
yeah.
that also seems a bit like weirdly patriotic. It's just, I don't know, like it.
Maybe just freedom never comes, because that was what my take was. And
Yeah, I'm gonna play it a few more times.
I'd
That's
say
a good
play it a few more
thing.
times.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll play it a few more times and see. I mean, I don't always name for the title. In fact, often I'll just like name for the feeling, and then make people be like, "Why didn't you name it for the title?" But it's because it's like it has more of a vibe. So I think I might name it for the deeper story. I don't know.
Most of my songs, I do not say the title of the song in the song.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's often I don't do that either. And like I very intentionally don't write to a title, even though that's like the training I received was like, you write to the title, but I just don't believe
I've done
in
that like 2 or 3 times, and I've nailed it those 3
Yeah.
times, I think.
Right, you can, absolutely.
But like yeah. What?
Yes, Rowan, absolutely. Yes.
Oh man, that's great. Lady Liberty, just always you hear the buzzing from the bathroom every
Yeah.
time.
And those two songs
I like that.
those 2 songs that I just did, the title of the first one was actually the ending of the chorus, and the title for the first one, I mean the second one, is actually "Love Is a Prison," which is yeah.
Yeah, I've actually contemplated too, like, so it's sort of about something that's going to happen on October 1st. So I've contemplated it naming October 1st, but then it just gets very confusing because no one else like has that context.
Right.
But anyways, I like
about
Rowan's idea of freedom never comes because patriarchy. Duh. I'm gonna add the duh because like that's very important.
That's
I
a
like
very
when you flip-
Frank Zappa name for a song.
Right,
Like,
right.
Panic at the Disco, just like a sentence. That's just
Exactly.
I go back to when you're flipping through the records in the record store, you know, and they're lined up. I'm going through. Oh yeah, I like that title. I like that title. You know, not necessarily what I was listening to on the radio. I just saw a title and like. You know,
Totally, something catchy that like
Right.
grabs your
That's
attention.
they say.
And
Always
you
judge a
guys-
book by its cover.
Yeah, you guys
Always,
don't go.
always.
You guys don't go through the record stacks like that. But I mean, back then you
I
used
have.
to have I used to go through the ones.
Sorry.
The ones that they kind of tossed aside because they were like 10 cents instead of 25 cents. And so I would, what's in the 10 cent row? You know, might be able to get $1 worth of music and get 5 cents worth of it.
Totally. All right, well, I guess I'll play this Surefire song now. Can you hear this guitar?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I've been working on some longer shows of my own material. I've been playing so many retirement center gigs recently that I've been like, oh, I'm rusty on my own material because I'm playing like hours and hours of cover songs for these old people, which is lovely, especially because we're streaming. I love it. It's great. But I also have been like finding that I am rusty on my shit. So this is a song that I used to play all the time, and now I'm trying to play it more. It's called Clouds. It's about my sometimes overly sensitive heart and how I wish I was more like the clouds and the stars. Clouds, steady, suspended, serene, making the shapes that the atmosphere needs. Broken by weather, we're thin as a feather, wispy but whispering, I'm still here. Why can't I adapt to the changing winds, the turbulent spins of caring too much and bearing my skin and falling down over and over again? If I was vapor instead of a heart, I'd be safer. If I was vapor, I might make it. If I was vapor instead of a heart, but not, and I'll never be anything but just shy of floating. And gravity's never been heavier on me. Stars into the midnight sky, burning so bravely until they die. Fragile yet strong is what makes them beautiful. Shine shining with all they've got till they're gone. Why can't I embrace the ways that shine, earnest and fearless? Instead I whisper my name, hide in plain sight, stand on the sidelines. And if I was vapor instead of a heart, I'd be safer. If I was vapor, I might make it. If I was vapor instead of a heart, but I'm not, and I'll never be anything but just shy of floating. And gravity's never been heavier on me. Clouds, steady, suspended, serene. They're everything I wanna be. Yeah. Thank you.
Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. If you need a fix. Anybody? Blackstreet? Just clap your hands. Just. All right. Nobody? The
No, sorry.
1996
And
Blackstreet
silence
album
in the room.
finally? No, nobody? Nobody? All right.
96, I was still fairly dropped out doing Ren fairs, and so there's like there's a period of pop culture that I just like don't know.
I mean, I guess, there was the one song, which is the only thing anybody knows from that album, which you've obviously heard before, is No Diggity. Like, you've heard
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's that album. Yeah.
Gotcha.
With Dr. Dre and, not Debrat, but somebody else. Like, oh, man. Oh, that's gonna bug me, because I used to listen to that album all the time. Oh my God. And even with this derailment, Steve, we're still going to get to you before 9. Let's see. Blackstreet. Black Panther
Oh,
3.
it sounds like a threat.
Depends on your what you think of black people being on the street. Don't go to DC, maybe. Oh, it was called Another Level. Finally was the one after that. Hold on. It's with Dr. Dre and Queen Pin.
I'm more afraid of streets that don't have any black people on.
Hey,
them,
now.
The truth.
Woke nonsense. Also,
yeah,
Me Too. And also, that's what they're trying to do in DC. It's like the whole
I'm
thing.
in Wisconsin right now.
Yeah, you're in the what's his name? I want to say Scott Tenorman because of the South Park episode. Kyle Rittenhouse. You're in the Kyle Rittenhouse.
Chili, anyone?
city.
Oh God, that was such a.
Yeah. Same amount of like same intonation, same diction, with diphthongs, with the it's like how a lot of anime characters have the same sort of intonation with their like
Nane?
well, nane? Oh, nandato? Yeah,
This
Uzumaki Naruto, Kurosaki Ichigo, Midori Izuku. Yeah. For all our kids out there.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm in Kenosha, and the place that I was at for work today, I was the only black person, and that is strange to me.
It's
There were Latino people,
The lone grain of pepper in the salt
The
shaker.
the literal Lone Ranger, because Bass Reeves was the Lone Ranger.
Yes.
Lest we forget.
One of my closest friends from grade school was the only black kid in their whole school, and I was grade school, so it didn't occur to me that
That's a problem.
well, yeah, because I couldn't understand why. I didn't see him as different because I'd known him for
Right.
5
of
years,
course.
and so
that
it
shit
just
is
seemed
taught.
normal. But to
Right.
him, and it wasn't until we were like teenagers, and I'm sitting there, we're sitting on a float on a beach, and he's telling me, he says, "Steve, do you know what it was like being the only black kid in the whole place?" He said, every day I feared for my life." It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And was he?
That was when
busted,
America
or
was great.
Was he one of the kids that was brought in after
Brown. Yeah.
Brown versus Bean?
Right,
So it was
exactly.
like the busing stuff?
1954. I started second grade in 1954, and Brown versus Education had just come about. And by the way, that's the start of all the crap that we're in right now.
No,
started in Virginia.
this is the end of like Reconstruction of the post Civil War. This is the dust settling. That's what we're seeing right now. That's this.
That is a point,
Yeah.
because now you've got one of my favorite subjects when I was attempting to go to law school was a introductory class to the 9th and 10th Amendments, and at the time I thought that they were supreme, and then I realized at some point later after the Civil War, when the strict constructionists started taking over in the 20s, they looked at things where the people who feared the first 8 amendments for the very same reason, only though on the state level. On the state level, you had to worry about states saying that there are no rights that aren't specifically granted by the Constitution.
Those don't apply here, right?
Yeah, they don't apply, exactly. Instead of, they don't read the ending of the 10th and the people. And the
Right.
concern was, at the time, especially from in the New York delegation, was that if the first 8 amendments were passed, the only rights that would be wouldn't be trampled on by the federal government would be those that were enumerated. And so, oddly enough, even though the states were not restricted from doing that, so the 9th Amendment kind of throws a wrench in the works. It allows states to, well, okay, the federal government doesn't give you those rights, so you don't have those rights.
Yeah.
Except the ones that the post-Civil War things say, okay, we're not allowed to keep you from voting, but what we can do is make it hard for you to vote.
Right. And we're seeing the manifestation of that with all of this shit in Texas and California.
Yeah,
Those are
well-
the 2 biggest states in the country electorally. We all know
Yes.
Alaska has the biggest land. Okay, all right. Geography
Yeah,
nerds.
and I'm telling you, what's going on in Texas and being retaliated with in California is not healthy. I mean, the retaliation
I
isn't
completely
healthy
agree.
either.
I mean, I think that that it shouldn't be up to people who benefit from redrawing the districts to redraw the districts. But I
Right.
also don't think that the people who should be able to vote on whether or not we should have a fucking Senate that is completely undemocratic, like
yeah.
like Vermont has the same representation as Texas. Are you serious?
wasn't-
Wyoming
it
has the
wasn't-
same representation as California? That doesn't make any sense. That was a concession for like
For the South.
slave owners. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was like, okay, well, you don't have to give up your wealth. You do have to give up your property, people. But basically their votes won't matter. Because, most of the land of this country will vote one way.
Well, wait a
and
minute, they
that's
didn't-
what it is.
But see, the slaves didn't vote. The masters got to vote them.
No, I
And
know,
four-
but they counted
4/5
as
of a
votes.
person.
Yes, I
Yeah.
understand. Oh,
Right.
there's a whole museum that, hey, if you brave the militarized streets of DC, try to make your way to what I call the Black History Museum, but what the wokeites want you to call it is the African American Museum of Cultural History.
Yeah, I
It
need to go
chronicles
there.
everything from 1400 to when the first black people got here to essentially like Obama's second term and fucking like Baltimore, like Freddie Gray. Like that's in the museum.
Really?
Yeah, that's the last thing. It's like it ends on the hope of Barack Obama, and then it's like, but this shit is still here.
The thing is that everybody's freedom is tied to the freedom of minorities.
Yes.
If
If they can
minorities
take it
don't
away
have
from
freedom,
us, then they can take it
nobody
away from
has it.
anyone.
It doesn't matter. Nobody.
That's
has
how
it.
it starts. That's the first they came for poem. That's
Right,
what that
exactly,
is.
Exactly.
That's what that is. And it's, this is Empire coming home. I said it I think I said it on here last week. I for sure said it.
Perfect word. Empire coming home.
It's the Imperial Boomerang is what it's called. And Horseshoe Theory is bullshit, but the Imperial Boomerang, that's real. That's facts, as the kids would say. But I made a whole tirade at the Spark last week when it had been fully initiated.
You're a very enlightened young man, and
I went the long way around, but yeah, I came to it. I was libbed out, man. I was for real, toe the party line. Don't ask any questions. Red versus blue.
But now you're
team
woke,
sports.
man.
Now I'm actually woke, like the Black Panthers would say. I'm woke. Yeah. Yeah. Not Wakanda Forever Black Panthers, which is like a secretly pro-imperial.
That's why that word they think is a curse word, because Black Panthers like that.
I know. That's why they vilify
So
it.
it's a racist statement.
It's racist shit. I know.
Right.
I know.
It's so
I know.
racist. Right.
It's wild. It's wild. Just the casual racism. But then again, we have the richest man in the world, at the inauguration, popping off 2 Sieg Heils in a row, making sure he gets the back and the front of the stadium because, did you not see me do this?
Hey, he was just excited.
He was just excited.
And when I'm excited, I do that.
Sorry, Jonathan Greenblatt. Sorry, never mind. We're good. We're good.
I just keep saying 2 inches to the left.
Oh my God, dude. Don't get me started. Do not get me started. Literally, it's a crime to get me started.
Well, why don't we get you started on this so we can actually
Fine.
get back around to Steve before 9 p.m.
Talk about an Imperial Boomerang.
I know, right?
That sounds like a stormtrooper weapon. An Imperial Boomerang, but it would
It
always
sure does.
But it would always hit them in the face.
Yeah.
I heard a story about a boomerang yesterday where the guy threw the boomerang and it someone was standing behind him and it came back around and hit the guy behind him and knocked him out.
That is
crazy.
a plot point. Just close to a plot point in season 2, episode 2 of Sherlock.
I know they were built to kill kangaroos with. I mean, so
Yeah,
They're no joke.
and kangaroos have a very thick skull.
Also, Jules, I love that you know exactly which episode.
Well, I've seen the first 3 seasons of Sherlock. I've seen the first 2 seasons at least 3 times because this is when Stephen Moffat was running Doctor Who. So I had drank the Kool-Aid, much like I drank the MSNBC Kool-Aid before. It's plus I've watched that video more times than I care to admit.
Yeah, because it's that makes sense that you can reference it, but knowing exactly which episode.
Yeah.
For a TV series, that is.
Well, there's only 3 episodes per season.
Oh, I guess there's that.
Yeah, that's not.
It's
fair.
not that cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rebecca. You always keep me in check.
No problem. It's my roll up in this little Zoom square is to keep you in check.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and
Bland.
James. All right, let's hope everything's. I have no idea what I did last week. I know I did Falling with Style and the song from Beetlejuice in the end. So I may have done this song last week. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah.
But it's a whole new day.
It's allowed. It's allowed.
I think so. I mean, I'm sure I've played the Good Vibes song. I'm sure I played that 3 times in a row when I first started doing it. Yeah.
It's
and
a
I know
good
I played
song.
that at the Spark. I love that song.
It's a good song. It's only once a week, man.
I know, but I'm trying to think of
song
the
every hour.
I'm trying to think of the Iliami Twitch stream archive and the Rob's Open Mics archive, where like, you know, I'm on these things a lot. So like if they come out like 3 days in a row, like Morseburgers, this and the Spark, then it's just like, okay, well, again.
It's been the same tape every hour, you know.
Yeah, hey, that is absolutely. I've listened to Top 40 Radio, yeah. So I've heard the same 10 songs, yes, like in a row. Sometimes they play them back to back. Sometimes they're on 2 different radio stations. I don't listen to radio anymore.
I remember one Christmas, like my dad put the radio on, and they literally looped the same 10 songs all day.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
I remember it used to be this station in Chicago when I was a kid. It was like, boomerang, 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 2 in a row, the same song over and over. But they didn't do the same song part. I did that. It was boomerang, boomerang, and they'd play the same song again. So what?
What's the accent?
Boomerang, boomerang. I don't know. I mean, it was just the way it sounded to me. I was, what, a 12, 13-year-old kid, you know? Boomerang, boomerang, and they just
Boomerang, boomerang. Bloody oath, mate. All right, well, it works that I'm wearing my my bloody bushman's hat, all right? My outback hat. I guess a bushman's hat would, I'd like, a bush ranger, maybe? Anyway. Darkness starts to flicker. I shield my eyes from the light that you throw. My heart beats growing quicker. Is this a trick or a grift or a camera show? I'm not one for wishing, begging the stars for a moment to shine. I gave up on fishing, sitting and waiting for someone to drop me a line. You pull me in, drag me under. Really start to make me wonder, should I fall, risk it all, make the call and give it all to you. Walls begin to crumble. I feel myself start to come back alive. I can't help but stumble, fumble and trip over words till my senses arrive. I'm not built for happy. You're hell-bent on changing my mind. You box me in, you trap me, grab me and tell me that you'll never leave me behind. You pull me in and drag me under. You really start to make me wonder, should I fall, risk it all, make the call and give it all to you. Give it all to you. Yeah.
I think you did that last week, but I love it, man. I
I had a
You can do it.
feeling
You can do
halfway
it.
through. I was like, fuck it, I'm nailing it, so it's fine. I did it better this week. So don't go back and watch last week's version.
You can do it every week, man. That's,
Yeah,
that's great.
I really I've fallen back in love with that song. It's funny. It's called Fall. That's one where I actually say the name of the song in the song. It's called The Fall. So technically I don't. It could be in parentheses. I don't know. I'm not going to go back and reprint the. Fucking...
Well, it should be your let me see, like your opus, whatever the hell it is, opus D or whatever they call it.
My Sandra Day O'Connor.
If you really must, I can't think of the right word to say.
Magnum opus? No,
Magnum opus.
I think that's the one I did at the Spark last week.
I think it approaches your magnum opus. It's not.
No, it's a part. It's all a part of a larger project.
Right.
Like
there you go.
the last album that I put out, the album I'm working on, and then the subsequent 2 or 3 will be all about like it'll be a contiguous like.
It's
plot
one of those things
thread.
that you can put on in the background on a Saturday afternoon, you know, while you're trying to unwind, and then continue to listen during dinner. You need the album to go with it. Like
Okay.
Wes Montgomery's album "Bumpin'." I don't know if you've ever heard that one, but it's one of those same things.
No, but I've heard his stuff, and it's quite formidable.
Yeah, if you get a chance and can get a hold of the album, it's "Bumpin'." It's one of my favorite of his, and it just it's his mature self, and it's just got that vibe that you get sucked into it. You can just you don't need a bowl, but you can get a bowl and just get with it.
I can get with it.
Minute first, but now I do. I'm slow, but I get there.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna check to see if I also did this song last week, because it's very. This is a song I do, and I'm just like, I can't think of anything. I'll just do this
While
one.
he's looking that up, I'm going to remind everybody that this is VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett. I am your host. We've also got that guy up there, Mr. Jules Bland,
Hi.
as our co-host for the evening. And of course, we are joined by Rebecca Berlin and Steve Patton. And we're very glad to have them here. And,
Hold, please.
Oh, okay. Another thing you might like to know is that we do have a prompt for next month, and the prompt is owning your mistakes. So we still have a few more weeks to get that written down. So get to work. Speaking of get to work, Jules, you ready?
Well, I did play that song last week. Hold on. I'm still scrubbing. Okay, so I did one of this guy's songs last week, but it wasn't this one. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm writing you to catch you up on places I've been. You held this letter, probably got excited, but there's nothing else inside it. Didn't have a camera by my side this time, hoping I would see the world through both my eyes. Maybe I would tell you all about it when I'm in the mood to lose my way with words. Oh, today skies are painted colors of cowboy cliche, and strange how clouds that look like mountains in the sky are next to mountains anyway. Didn't have a camera by my side this time, hoping I would see the world through both my eyes. Maybe I will tell you all about it when I'm in the mood to lose my way. But let me say you should have seen that sunrise with your own eyes. Brought me back to life. And you'll be with me next time I go outside. No more 3x5s. Guess you had to be there. I guess you had to be with me. Oh, today I finally overcame trying to fit the world inside of a picture frame. Maybe I will tell you all about it when I'm in the mood to lose my way. Oh, but let me say that you should have seen that sunrise with your own eyes. Yeah, you brought me back to life. You'll be with me next time I go outside, oh, no more 3x5s. No more 3x5s. No more 3x5s. All right. That's one of the best times I've ever done that. So I assume that also didn't go through to the stream.
Oh no,
Oh,
it
it
went
did.
through.
It did.
Oh wow,
good.
man, that was.
Yeah.
Oh man, you were right on tonight, man. You should just keep going, man.
Thank you. So I just have I just have the piano song to fuck up at the end. So I'm looking forward to that because it's a song that I haven't. I don't think I've ever played it like for anyone besides myself. Like I've gotten it right. Anyway, hey, spoilers. Okay, I'm gonna turn these fucking lights off. Oh God, and turn the air conditioning back on because it's sweltery here, mate.
Oh yeah.
Bloody hell.
It's not as hot here.
It's
It's
very
not hot.
here.
No, it's the
very
the
damp.
swelter aspect. I guess the humidity is just it's
About 100% here.
yeah yeah. It's like
It's 120% humidity.
You want to go swimming?
And we need to reduce it by about 150%.
You want to say hi?
Was it like that all day?
Okay.
I'm learning Trumpian math.
There. Hey, hold on. My sister's saying hi, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, sister.
She's waving.
Hello.
She doesn't. Rebecca says hi.
Hi. Sammy says hi to Akka.
Okay. Sammy says hi to Akka. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Aaron. I mean, unidentified sister unit. ASU. USA. All right. Love you. Okay. Good night. All right. I mean, I'm a cold, emotionless thing that doesn't have family. Beep boop beep. Politics. Beep boop. Pop culture. Beep boop. All right. Okay. I guess yes. I will mute out because I'm the only one that's holding this up. So.
No, good. All right. I'm gonna try something different this time. I'm not gonna bring my guitar in. I'm just gonna bring it all over this one microphone. Y'all hear that good?
You could come up a bit.
Hold on. Here we go. How about this? Better?
Yeah, quite. You could come if you have a little room. Maybe a little more.
Yeah. Let's try that. How's that? This is not ancient Greece. I am no oracle. I'm from the many faults and flaws of mankind. My father, he is no God, he is but flesh and bone. The flesh is weak, bones will break, just like carriage and soul. As a boy, I prayed to be just like you. To find your art, your honor and your courage, your resolve. This is not ancient Greece, but I see the monster you become. The Minotaur shadow on the wall. Your words pursue me through a maze of crippled logic. Stirred by your lack of faith, confined by your resolve. I've got nowhere left to run. You track my every movement. So you won in my place, and I'll never tell you again. The volcano blows, yes, falls to my rain. I still love, but I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. Let me guess.
I
that was
really
muted
like
the
that
whole time,
song.
right? Thank you. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Well,
Okay, so
I think.
you want to hear a drunk song, or you want to hear a sober song, you want to hear a mean song, you want to hear a happy song? I don't have those. But
I
if
want to
you
hear a mean drunk song.
Mean song, mean drunk. Yeah, I agree with that.
mean drunk song.
Can we combine these attributes?
Yeah, we can do that. That way. Let's see. I can't remember. Oh, let's do it this way. See, you fell off the wagon, down on your luck. Well, nobody cares if you're giving up. Have a seat on the curb and pass me that wine, 'cause the Wild Irish Rose is sure a friend of mine. Got a cardboard mansion and a bottle of wine, ain't nobody cares how I spend my time. Got a Wild Irish Rose for company, but the red wine devil's got the best of me. Well, if I drown the bottle now, who's gonna cry? Ain't nobody cares if I live or I die. Just toss me a coin and let me be, but the Wild Irish Rose have been true to me. Got a cardboard mansion and a bottle of wine, ain't nobody cares how I spend my time. Got a Wild Irish Rose for company, but the red wine devil's got the best of me. Well, they used to have me a woman and children too. They ain't it a shame how a man'll do. But the love of a woman just couldn't compete when the Wild Irish Roses let me off my feet. Got a cardboard mansion and a bottle of wine, ain't nobody cares how I spend my time. Got a Wild Irish Rose for company, but the wild devil's got the best of me. That was a guy down at the shopping center when I was in the process of moving, who was shopping for cardboard to build himself a house out of. Thought I was doing the same thing and offered me a sip of his Richard's Wild Irish. Anyway,
Did you take the sip?
no, I did decline. I mean, it was sitting there for the taking, and the only reason I knew what was in that brown paper bag, what was twisted around the neck, was a friend of mine was very fond of that stuff, and it tasted. He would always get a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of Richards when he wanted to get drunk, and so I knew exactly what that square bottle was, or rectangular bottle, No, thank you. It tastes like cough syrup. I can tell you that. That is not my idea of wine.
Oh goodness. Well, I see we have Telly in the room now. Telly, are you gonna perform tonight, or are you just here to hang?
Whereabouts are you in the shenanigans?
We're in the
on
lightning.
lightning round, yeah.
Okay. and then whereabouts in that? Because it's like once you guys
Towards the end.
yeah, I mean, if you guys want to just wrap it up, it's fine. Wrap it.
No. Towards the end, as in like it's Rebecca, then it's me, and that's
Oh,
it.
yeah,
So,
I can jump in.
yeah,
Okay, sure.
you know what? This is apparently not a democracy anymore. Never was really. It's a
Ah.
republic. So yeah, you're going.
Well, what
we're gonna no, shut the fuck up. We're getting 2 songs out of you. Shut up.
My vote. Oh, okay.
Your vote doesn't count. Get used to it.
I'm a white cis man.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Mr. White.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Come
You've
on,
been so
Grandpa.
oppressed. We should give you, we need to really take care of you because white
Yes.
cis men have been really oppressed.
Yes.
Thank
I see you.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel seen.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Okay.
Do you want to play? Is he gonna play now? Or
No,
is he
no,
gonna-
no. I'll
Okay.
give you guys a
Oh,
play.
it's me.
Okay.
Okay, I guess that
all
big
melt
face
in
of
the
mine means it's me. Okay, hi. All right, I will play this song. It's called River. Can you still hear this? Cool. All right, this is called River. It's about when things that used to be comforting start to take on more of a less comforting and almost menacing edge. And asking the question, can you recover from that? In my case, the answer was a hard no. I'm distracting myself with my own commentary. Okay. Gave me a stone, the color of the sea, just to remind me that even when I look the other way, you still see me, and that I'm yours only. So when did such a beautiful thing make me feel like I'm sinking? We are 2 stones cast in the water, skipping and skimming the surface past each other. We were hydroplaning just long enough to convince ourselves of magical stuff like we can put the bend back, we can put the bend back in the river. To the bitter and the brittle times, I bought stock in forever, wrapped your arms around my shoulders and blurred the line between yours and mine. So when did being held change to hanging in limbo? We're 2 stones cast in the water, skipping and skimming the surface past each other. We were hydroplaning just long enough to convince ourselves of magical stuff like we can put the spark back, we can put the spark back in the embers. Recover the trail of our wandering hearts. Remember when love didn't feel like slowly burning loss. We're 2 stones cast in the water, skipping and skimming the surface past each other. We were hydroplaning just long enough to convince ourselves of magical stuff like we can put the bend back in the river, we can put the spark back in the embers. Can we find our way back to each other? Thank you.
Rebecca Berlin. It's good to have you back, by the way.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
It seems like everybody has their air conditioning on.
I think
It's true.
mine is off, thankfully. I mean, it's getting warm in here, but I'm like right next to it in this hotel.
Yeah, but so am I.
It's
Mine
very
is
warm.
just part of a split system, so I don't think you can hear the fan at all.
Yeah, mine's just right over there, so it's probably loud as all get out. Sorry.
Yeah.
How dare
It's all
you?
good though.
Mine is
I'll turn it
also
off
right
next
over
time.
there. But you're the
But
monster.
you turn it off and stuff. Yeah, so.
It's not
I am
off
a
right
monster.
now.
Oh,
The one
okay.
out, the one out in my shop is really noisy like that. Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I missed something. All right. Anyway, I believe it is time for Praxitelis, aka Telly.
AKA sellatexarp.com.
Hey, 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 hey. All right, let me turn my fan off here. Give me a second.
Okay. All right.
All right, here we go.
And before you go, you got your original sound on?
Oh, probably not. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, we'll see how this goes. Redeem myself. Sassy snaps to that. Okay, that's one.
It's pretty great.
All right.
I enjoyed that a lot.
All
That was
right.
cool.
That was. All right. Now you got to top that one, man.
No pressure or anything.
That was very clean and like just a good jam. All right, while Telly is getting ready, I will remind you that this is VOM, the virtual open mic, which we do every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett. I'm coming at you from Kenosha, Wisconsin on a lonely Monday evening.
Are you the new Garrison Keeler? Is that how this works?
No, then I'd have to be in Minnesota. So
Minnesota, yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's all
Yeah.
that same region, you know.
Lake Wobegon.
Oh yeah. It turns out he was a real snake, wasn't he?
That's what I hear. It's like,
What I loved about his show is he would get Irish cement on there, and I just
oh yeah,
and the music, man, was great on there.
the
Yeah.
music was good, and like they were. I loved like the skits that they would do with the
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the
that was
skits
really
are
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
I did not like his
Guy
monologues.
Noir.
I didn't like when he would read poetry, sometimes it would get a little bit like pretentious. I remember my dad listening to it, and like my parents didn't let us listen to any like actual cool stuff when we were growing up. We could only listen to like classical music or stuff like Garrison Keeler reading poetry. And so he'd be like, give me a ride like to ice skating at like 4:30 in the morning, and Garrison Keeler would be like, this serious poem, and I was like, oh my god, Dad. And then later when I was like out of that, I was like, okay, I can appreciate this now, but like when that's the only thing being thrown at you and you're like not allowed to listen to anything cool, it was very cumbersome. So I have like a little bit of a beef with his whole situation.
You poor child. You weren't allowed any snake nasty stuff, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, my parents were funny like that. It was like we couldn't watch a lot of like popular TV, couldn't listen to a lot of I've got like an oldies tape from my friend. It was like, Blue Moon and stuff like that, and my dad confiscated it.
Oh my god.
And he made me give it back to my friend, and I was like, no, I loved this. Yeah, it was just like shit like that. But I think that I was their first kid. They were like, trying to be extra protective. They have like some, religious leanings that sort of like led them to try to be like very protective of me. And they just took it a bit overboard.
I hear you.
So, I just got the brunt of that. But I also got like all their best genes. So it's okay. Like in the long run, I'm gonna win because now I can listen to whatever I want, and I still have their best stuff.
My parents were a bit like that, but not the same way. I mean, my dad liked a variety of music, so I kind of had a bit of everything,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because like my dad was the sort that would unironically be like, yeah, I never drank growing up ever. I couldn't understand why people would do that. I'm like,
He didn't drink. The only thing very rarely would he drink something, and it was like he was so afraid that if he drank, it was going to become a habit, and he didn't. So it was like if he did, it would be a little glass of wine or something like that. It was like. And he was very opposed to, don't start that or you'll become an alcoholic. So.
Yeah, we've very much been like trying to walk the middle path with my daughter, by not, not having, not having her, giving her access to the internet, like unfiltered, we let her watch some YouTube and stuff like that.
I think that's good, but I think you can do it better by just cultivating an interest in generating her curiosity and that kind of stuff, and just distracting her from those things by making her, like, hey, look at this.
Yeah, I mean, we watch a lot of television and stuff like that. She's very
do it.
into Marvel stuff.
Right, I think
Well-
if you do stuff with her, I think,
Yeah.
and especially stuff that she's doing actively and not just absorbing the world around her. She's, the input for the people around her, but she's getting to know the world on her own.
Yeah.
I think there's a fine line too between like trying to be like somewhat of a filter for your kid because like you see the big picture and they don't yet, and like making your kid feel ostracized because like I think that's
Yeah.
like what my parents achieved with me was like just making me like I never knew any references, like I never knew any of the songs my friends were singing, so it was just sort of like, well, great, now I'm like this weirdo in a corner that like has seen nothing and heard nothing, and to this day like people in my same age cohort, I'm like, yeah, there's like a 50% chance I'm not going to know because there's a certain point too where I could access those things, but I don't have time to be like rewatching every single thing that like I missed when I was like 10. I don't care that much. So it's like, it's just funny. So I feel like they sort of put me at a disadvantage to like connect with people my age.
I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons. And
stuff like that. It was like
people
evil.
my age, half of their fucking references are The Simpsons.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
so many podcasts I listen to, they're like, oh, it's like that Simpsons bit where, and it's just like,
Some of
Yeah,
it,
you're like,
some of it,
okay.
I was kind of like, man, I didn't think it was a good idea, but I mean, because it was, but then there were these references that, were kind of like, okay, they're on the right path. They're at least poking fun at that shit, not making it, like jump on this popular culture. I think it's really good in a way that you're a little bit weird, Rebecca. I mean, because you're unique, and that is
Well,
a good thing.
I'm a lot weird, but thank you, Steve. And yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, I think, my parents, like, it's fine. They did the best they could. And, like, I do think that, like, my artistry is informed by the fact that I was so insular because, like, as a result, like, I never copied anyone because I wasn't allowed to listen to anything else. So I came up with, like, a fairly individualized voice as a person. Like, the way that I speak is strange. Like, the way that I write is strange. At least this is what people have told me, like, my whole life. So I think that I kind of like that about myself, and I would love to like know the references every now and again. And I'm like, yeah, it's funny. It took me a long time to not feel insecure. Now I'm too old to care, so it's fine.
Don't be insecure. You're unique, and that's rare these days.
Thank you.
Be yourself and be unique. The world is too much cookie cutter. So
That is true. Oh, thank you.
Right on. All right. Well, let's see if we can get.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Sorry, Telly.
No, it's okay. No, it's
Took a big
perfect timing.
diversion
No,
there.
it's good. No, it's great. All right, I'm ready for you. Okay, here we go. Because while you guys were doing that, I just loaded it up on the looper, and it's a lot easier that way. Okay, here we go. All right, here it is. All right. I can't feel anything anymore. Please leave the light on for me. So cynical and paranoid. Echoes collude with memory. I can't feel anything anymore. From misery to melody, empty of intent, nothing to say. Peripheral life is in the way. One more try. It's going to be worth it if I get it. Nope. That's okay. We're going to wrap it up. I can't feel. Nope. It was okay. It's okay. We're going to wrap this up. We're at the end. I can't feel anything anymore. Please leave the light on for me. bad for pulling it out of my rear end. If I practiced that, I could do better. But it was good. I'll take it.
I like the sound of it. It's cool. I was vibing over here on the piano. It was cool.
Got a cool sound, but I'd like to hear more of the lyrics. What little bit that I could catch.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay.
More out front.
Okay. Do you want me to? I'll just put them in the chat. It's like.
Well, I mean.
Oh, you mean like me be a little louder?
Right. The vocals a little louder, so the vocals are more out front in it.
Got it.
I mean, I did hear the lyrics, but I had to really strain to pick them out.
I'm practicing my mumble rap.
You were paying attention.
Man, Telly with the callbacks. This is so good.
He was lurking back in the
Yeah, lurking in the chat. Fucking lurking ass bitch. Oh my god. Yeah, come on. All right.
Well, I think it is now time
Yeah, just tell them what they want and just do that
our-
whole fucking
for
thing.
our
again.
ultimate performer,
Yes, ultimate.
Jules Tiberius Bland.
I've been watching Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
The new
How is
season.
that?
Oh, it's. I think it's the best Star Trek show since they canceled Lower Decks, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Like it has such a lower budget than any of the other Star Trek shows that they're producing right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Strange New Worlds is very fun. It's just wacky Star Trek stuff. It's good. It's good fun, and it's morality tales, and sometimes it's heavy-handed, but that's Star Trek. I mean, that's
So I have a
Gene
question.
Roddenberry.
I have a question.
Okay. Yes, you in the back.
Is it in a different timeline?
Nope. TOS.
So how does that work though?
This is a Captain Pike thing.
I know, but like,
So
He
this
wasn't
is like
captain
him.
of the Enterprise that long, was he?
I think it's been since the show started. Like in universe, it's probably been like a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's been like 3 seasons now, right?
Over the course of like 4 years. Yeah.
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 So
No, but it's like Discovery. There's a backdoor pilot to it in the season 2 finale of Star Trek Discovery, which is the last like good episode of that show. In the second season, they like Pike is introduced, and it turns out Spock is there also. I won't tell you why. The spoilers, blah blah blah. But yeah. Anyway, that's basically a backdoor pilot into this, which is a prequel to the original series. The last episode they just did was a Kirk episode, and it is a reference to like a thing they reference in the original series. And like Nurse Chapel's in this.
Yeah.
Like she's main cast. Uhura's in the whole show.
and number one.
Number one's in the whole show, and it's
Yeah.
Mystique. It's Rebecca Romaine.
Yeah.
And she's crushing it.
If I'm not mistaken,
You might not be.
in the original Star Trek pilot with Pike, wasn't number one played by Michael Barrett?
You know, if only I had access to some sort of database, some sort of worldwide web
And for those of you who don't know,
information.
she was Gene Roddenberry's wife.
Gene Roddenberry's wife, yes.
The voice of the computer in Next Generation, and I think in the original series.
The Cage, is that the episode you're talking about?
Cage, yeah. The Cage was the. Yeah.
What was the name?
It's Michael Barrett, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And Lux on a Troy. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I think she showed up. I think she had a different role in Star Trek Enterprise or something like that.
Yeah. And for those of you haven't realized yet, we are fucking nerds.
Big time nerd shit. If y'all haven't seen the new Alien show, it really is. It's if you're into that sort of thing, like the Xenomorph Alien saga thing.
Is Is it set in the Alien universe?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Like Wayland Yutani is like a huge part of the like. It's like the corporations who run the world. Corporations.
This is actually, I have an issue with this, which is that it's kind of like it's 20 years too late.
I agree, but it is a TV show.
Yeah, yeah.
And it is Noah Hawley, who is really good at adapting like IP.
Yeah.
He did the Legion show, he does Fargo, and he's doing this, and so far he's 3 for 3 for me.
Okay.
Personally.
I feel like Alien 3 should have been Aliens on Earth.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then they tried to do it with like the Alien versus Predator movies, where they tried to like do some crossover bullshit. And now like in the Predator movies, they are really hinting at like the Alien like thing being a part of it, and they're both owned by Fox, and Disney loves a fucking franchise. So we're gonna see a crossover. We're gonna see an AVP within the next like 3 years,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, they hinted at that in Predator 2.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Which, my favorite Predator, by the way.
Really? With the weird, like, the cold, hard future of 1997. The
really
world's
love
gone
that
to
movie.
shit.
I really loved it. I
Concrete
know
jungle.
I'm weird, but I loved it. So,
Danny Glover?
Danny Glover. Danny Glover,
a comrade. I had a chance to meet him.
Oh.
Did you take it?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
But
tell us about what you didn't get to do.
well, I talked to AOC. Like we talked for a bit. That was kind of cool. But then she turned out to like be like, let's give money to the Iron Dome. Yeah, it's
no.
2025. Woo! And so that's kind of a bummer. So I wish I talked to Danny Glover instead. Jamie Raskin was also there, but I've met Jamie several times.
Yeah. Like, he's your representative, right?
Yeah. So, and like, he's very community involved. Like, when he was a state senator, he would be at like everything. And like, he had a huge family tragedy, and he would still show up to these events because like he gave a fuck. And that's
and he is really a very up on the Constitution.
he's a constitutional lawyer.
Lawyer,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Like,
And
yeah,
a scholar.
like,
I mean,
yeah, and a scholar. Yeah, no, and he's never gonna run for Senate. He's said it. Like, my dad has asked him personally, like,
Oh, man.
No,
hey,
I
why
think
don't you
he's
run for
doing the
Senate?
right. I think he's
No,
doing
that's the
thing.
right
He's in the
decision
House. That's where he
for
belongs.
sure. Stay in the House.
Exactly.
Wait, Squirts Magoo, you should run for Senate.
Hey, I'm Squirts Magoo, and I'll squirt you goo.
For those of you who can't see, because
No, nobody
I
can
don't
see
put
but
up
us
the,
in the room.
I don't put the
Zoom room names.
Zoom
I
room
always
names.
make up a stupid name every time. Rob made a shirt about it. It's a whole thing. Rebecca has the shirt. My
I do.
dad has the shirt. I don't care for
I might
any
even
of
wear it
this.
tomorrow.
Nope. I forbid
You'll
it.
see.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good luck with that.
Oh boy. Now I think I've signed my death warrant there.
Yeah, you just pushed me to the edge.
Okay.
Don't give up on AOC yet, or
No, I
Jasmine
think
Crockett. Even
I
though
th-
they pushed her out, Jasmine Crockett is. I mean, that girl has got it all going, man. I mean,
Look.
I'm putting her up for president. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, like, my favorite people aren't eligible to run for president because either they wouldn't be allowed, like, in the room, or they're like immigrants. Like Rashida Tlaib, I think would be great if she were allowed to like actually have a platform.
Right.
I think the guy who's like who
We can
won
only have what we can have.
Wait a minute, wait.
But I'm just talking about people and their platforms. You know, I'm not talking about like. What did you say, Tully? God damn it.
Oh my God, Telly's name. Please look.
Oh, I don't
No,
know.
I was,
no.
That is amazing.
I was trying to bring us back to a happy place and just go back to Predator 2 and ask if Predator 2 happens in the Predator universe.
What
All-
exactly is
For you,
happening?
Krusty Sock, we'll give you all the answers.
I demand the answers, the truth, and I can handle it.
I can't.
Oh man, no. Okay, I'm trying to spread joy and love and rainbows
that
right
what you
now,
call that?
and
My father
It's
used
hard
to say
when-
Clean up on aisle 10.
it's hard.
My-
It's hard when all the people that we like are not like in the cool kids club to take and like help people.
my father used to say
Yeah,
the difference
that's
between a horror
That's my
movie.
Joe Biden speech.
Hey, listen. All right. My
My
dad
father
used to
used
say.
Used to say the
Look,
difference between a horror movie and politics is you could turn off the horror movie.
Yeah, or like in the horror movie, there's like a narrative arc, and then like there's like satisfaction at the end. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
they
this is
killed him.
not that, right?
did
At least
kill
like
the
either the
monster
bad guy
eventually.
gets killed, or like they had it coming or some shit like that.
Oh,
That's
unless
not
it's
what we
Friday
have
the
now.
13th.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, he just keeps recoming.
Nah, he just that's yeah. Well, that's kind of what we got.
Yeah,
As a,
I went back and looked at the Wikipedia page for Friday the 13th. That is the like dumbest canon
Oh
ever.
God,
yeah, where it was the mom.
Even the first one was horrible.
Yeah,
I mean,
the first like look, I think the remake was kind of okay. Like the one there was like a reboot thing that came out in like 2009. I want to say.
Poltergeist was the one that really grasped me when they come out. I had little kids at the time, and when that thing came out of the TV and one grabbed that little kid, it's like, oh my God, no, that was the end of the world for me.
Oh no, Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, was worse than
Huh?
No, not you, sir.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Earlier when I said that Predator 2 was my favorite Predator, I restrained myself from saying something about Epstein.
President or two. Something like that. Something about that. Right? Like something. There's something there. We'll get it in post. We'll get ILM. We'll get him on it. We'll put him in crunch. It's fine.
I saw this great video earlier today about this guy presenting himself as fictitiously presenting himself as the like the creator of the PDF file format, and how he's really irked at the way
People are using that term online.
Yes.
Yeah.
PDF files
Yes. Yes.
in order to get around.
Yeah. Get
Getting
around like
monetized.
basically YouTube. Like demonetization stuff. Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty good. I think you would like this guy. His name is Steven Shives. He's a
Dude, have you fucking watched any of Lindsay Ellis's shit yet? You're on Nebula. Like
I have,
you have okay.
Yeah.
All right. She's got some bangers. Her Game of Thrones one is a go-to for me when I need to go to sleep, and I'm just like, all right. This is nice. This is comfort food.
Nice. All right. Well, give us some comfort.
All right, y'all ready for me to really butcher a song after I mean, I have to like I feel like I did too well. So,
I believe you.
Poor you. Poor
got
you.
it.
You did so
I already
good.
poured
Now you have to
I already
butcher a
poured
song.
me one.
If you must, but you were doing so good, I think maybe you might want to close.
Just
this up
keep
with
going
something
good.
very good. Yeah, just you know.
Yeah, but I want to play this. I don't want to play something good.
Well, if you might have to redeem yourself at the end, though.
I don't know, Steve. I think you're the only one that gets bonus songs this time. It was the Honest Mistakes. I think last week
But you
we
see,
gave
I'm
him a bunch of songs.
I'm able to still be here, and this is a rare night for me.
This is rare, yes. Do you have the scope still,
It
Rowan?
doesn't seem to be responding. Let me see if I can.
Okay.
Go.
It's non-responsive.
Oh goodness gracious!
All right.
Ain't
It's
one thing, it's another.
it's okay.
Nope, not that one. Oh, I know what's going on. Jeez. Technology. All right, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Good.
I'm just.
You can do it.
We talked so long. I have to pee now. I just.
You can do both.
Rowan, that was very telly of you. Well done.
I can. This is true. As the kids would say, that's facts. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, fine, whatever. I'll piss my pants. I'll piss my pants for the economy. If we can ignore COVID for the economy, I can pee my pants for the economy. All right. Oh, my God. You were a friend. You were a friend of mine. I let you spend the night. You see, it was my fault. Of course, it was mine. Too hard at work. Have you ever heard of anything so absurd ever in your life? I'm sorry for wasting your time. Who am I to say that this situation isn't great, when it's my job to make the most of it? Of course I didn't know that it would happen to me. Not that easy. Hey, what's that you say? You're not blaming me for anything. Well, that's great, but I don't break that easy. Does it fade away? Oh. So that's why I am apologizing now for telling you I thought we could make it. I just don't get enough to believe that we've both changed. Who am I to say the situation isn't great, when it's my job to make the most of it? Of course I didn't know that it would happen to me. Not that easy, no. No, no. If all along the fault's been up for grabs, why can't you have it? If it's for sale, what is your offer? I will say ain't no more than absolutely zero. Neither one of us deserves the blame, because opportunities moved us away. It's not an easy thing to learn to play. A game that's made for two, that's you and me. The rules remain a mystery. See, who am I to say this whole damn situation isn't great, when it's our time to make the most of it? How could we ever know that this would happen to me? Not that easy, no. No, no, no. And all along, the fault's been up for grabs, and there you have it. Well, it's for sale. Go make your offer. I'll sell it for no less than what I bought it for. I'll pay no more than absolutely zero. Oh, oh, Yay.
Jules Blackalicious Bland, y'all.
Yeah.
That was good.
Who is that? That is a great song. Is that yours?
No,
It was good.
It is
Jason.
now.
it's Jason Mraz.
Ah, okay.
Boo.
I
It's
know.
your song.
Okay. Hey, sorry, Atlantic Records. I'll see you in court, I guess.
I have spoken.
I have spoken.
Yeah, how
The
do you
Sphinx
like
has
colonialism?
spoken.
Huh?
Sorry.
Atlantic
Wagwan?
Records. How do you like colonialism? Atlantic. yeah.
Good point. Good point. They're really gonna feel that one.
Touche.
Oh, goodness. We were small but mighty this evening. This is,
Absolutely.
This was fun, despite all of my tech bug-outs. So,
It's nice to see you. Glad you could show up even though you're on travel.
good. It's been good. It's been good.
That's right, Rowan. You're on travel. Innit? Oh, and now you're a pea bucket? I don't like this.
Yeah, that just went to another level. I'm not going to change my name to Pea Bucket's Crusty Sock. It's just not going to happen.
It's all good. I'm just twisting the knife a little bit. I love you. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, I get it.
Also, squirt is pee. It's just true.
What? Nope, nope.
Are you talking
Scientifically,
about the
that's-
topic? 'Cause, wow.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
It's just
You guys have
scientifically,
that conversation
No,
after
exactly.
the, after
That's
the
not
Same
that's
compound.
yeah, right. Yeah, let's
You knew
not.
that, right? You
Yeah,
knew
let's
there
stop
used to
right
be
there.
a
Let's
soft
stop.
drink called Squirt, right?
Yes.
Yes, I remember that.
What the hell?
Well,
That wasn't just water.
You know, they had an emoji for their logo. I mean, really, what the hell?
Okay, I guess it's time to go.
All right. I'm just doing this as a preemptive measure.
Rowan, do the
That's right.
catchphrase so we can all leave. So they can all leave.
Thanks for hanging out, y'all. And remember, make art, not content.
Reach out and touch face.